Good evening. My name is Marlene Burgos Stewart, and I am the Administrative Chair for the Nursing and Nurse Aid programs here at Blackhawk Technical College. We would like to welcome everyone to the pinning ceremony for the graduating nursing class of Fall 2024. We are so pleased that you all were able to be here for this joyous occasion for this group of students. Well, you're not students anymore. You are graduate nurses. This accomplishment was far from easy. Our students worked hard and diligently to achieve this goal, and we would like to thank every one of you for the love and support that you gave to each of them over these last few years. Every year. Now I would like to introduce the people that your loved ones have been with over these last couple of years, our faculty. In first semester, we have Sue Potter. Angel Reese. In first and third semester, and second semester, we have Tracy Hayes and Julie Lose. In second semester, we have Patty Aronson. And we have Melissa Fisher. In third semester, we have Mr. Jim Cobbs. Kirsten Eicherman. Dr. Mallory Bowling. In fourth semester, we have Tracy Newcomer. And Mary Mather. And we really could not serve the number of students that we have without our adjunct faculty. And here tonight with us is Bethany Dodd, Dawn Carell, and Colleen Rear. And thank you to our Dean, Moira Lafayette, for attending tonight as well. At this time, I would like to invite Dakaya Crawford up to the stage.
Welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining us tonight. You don't know how much it means to my classmates and I to have you here today. I'm just going to keep it short, simple, and to the point. I remember when we first started this program, very timid, very frightened, and overall, we just didn't know what to expect. But very quickly, we learned the worst was yet to come. Today, we take the time to reflect on the past 2 years, from our very first pharm exam to our very last final. As I mentioned nursing school exams, I know we are getting PTSD of every answer being right, but of course, which one is the most right? As we take the time to reflect, we think about the challenges we have faced, from the sleepless nights, cramming and studying for an exam, and overall trying to live our normal lives while we battle this beast they call nursing school. Nursing school brought together strangers that are now considered family, looking around, and we cannot imagine doing this without them. Whether our classmates were a shoulder to cry on or a listening ear as we complain about why nursing school is so hard. Or, in my case, as I tell the entire cohort how nursing school put me on 4 different anxiety meds. To our amazing instructors, thank you. Thank you for the encouragement, your patience, and the love that was given. Although we did not like your tone, it was a much needed to hear. We give you thanks as you guys have helped us become the nurses that are yet to come. To our families, thank you for your sacrifices that you've made as well. From listening to our complaints and pretending that you know what we were talking about, to your encouraging words to get us through this. And lastly, to my wonderful classmates, fall class of 2024, today may feel like the end, but today is the start of a new journey. Sorry. Today, you are making a promise to the world that you will take care of people the best way that you can. Future nurses, as we embark on this new life, please remember this. Please advocate for what you believe in. The world is depending on you. And secondly, take care of you as well.
I will not cry. My name is Jim Cobbs, and I am one of the people that is privileged to get to teach people how to be nurses. It's actually a terrific career. And the truth is, when they said my name and they all screamed, I'm sure it was to make sure that you recognized I was the one they hated the most. The truth is, I'm in a perfect spot to end up being the beloved one. It has more to do with when you talk to them, when during their nursing crisis years they are ready to chuck it all in, and who at that very moment has something nice to say. It's often me. So I get more credit than I deserve. I talk a lot to students. It's my job. And when I do, I like to use metaphors and comparisons and draw things from normal life that will help the student understand concepts. I use a lot of metaphors. Students, for the most part, almost tolerate this. The oddballs actually like my stories. If I could get the picture changed up here. So thanks to the tech people, it's actually really hard to do this, to put this in at this moment, but I really appreciate it. So today, I'm going to talk about my dogs. Above me are the 3 dogs that I walk 6 days a week. All right? Left in white, that's Tiki. Tiki, at age 7, is in fact the ruler of the universe. Trust me, he knows this. In the middle, we have Borley. Borley is 1 part poodle, 1 part crazy, and 1 part constantly jumping up and down like a dribbling basketball. To say Borley is excitable is an understatement. She is 17 months old. But tonight, we're here to talk about the littlest dog in that picture. The littlest dog is Theodore. Now, Theodore's not my dog. I have a friend, and they were retiring, and the couple decided the best thing to do for the husband, who was kind of a busybody, was get him a dog that he'd have somebody to play with and walk all the time. And then he got dementia, and he can no longer walk. So, 6 evenings a week, I bundle my 2 poodles into my car, and then I go pick up Theodore. Why? Well, I get this 1.5-mile walk, which I desperately need to shuck off all the annoyances that I've accumulated while teaching the people you allegedly love. Borley, the middle one up there, well, she's got some teenage issues. In fact, it's so bad that I have to put her in the front seat while the other dogs are in the back seat, and I have to latch her in because, and I do not understand this, as soon as Theodore hops in the car, Borley becomes a raving lunatic, snarling and snapping and barking, as if Theodore has come, you see his size, as if he has come to like rule the world and kill everybody in the car. I do not know why. She goes absolutely bat-wacky crazy every time Theodore gets in the car. But what is most amazing is, that's it. You see, Tiki and Theodore are best buds. They just sit next. I literally will turn around all the time in the car, and they're just sitting there like, are we there yet? Because I'm having a good time. And then when we get there, Borley and Theodore play together like long-lost friends the whole freaking time. It is just incredible. In fact, Tiki was sick, and during that time, Theodore taught Borley everything she knows about running and wrestling and fighting and how to play as a dog. And the truth is, it just amazes me that every time you get in the car, she looks at him like he is Satan incarnate. Theodore actually likes to be chased. Borley likes to chase. As dogs go, this is a really good match. They will spend the entire walk virtually connected together. They will spend the entire walk. Sometimes you cannot determine the two dogs from one another because they are wrestling so constantly. They love each other, and yet every time they get in the car on the way to the park, Borley goes nuts. Borley, though, has now become the master. She was taught all of these things by Theodore, and now Borley is the master. She is faster. She fights better. She wrestles better. She's stronger. By the way, she is wicked fast. That dog can really run. And this means that when he gets to the park, Theodore spends the whole time playing dog games he cannot win. That's his life. He has no real hope of winning. One day, the three musketeers here and I were walking, and we walk around dog parks, and we were walking around the path, and there were literally like 10 or 12 people there and probably 20 dogs. And what happens often in dog parks is people get together and they talk about, here's a shocker, dogs. And so they're doing this, and the dogs were playing all around, and I didn't see it start. But suddenly, I see this very large pack of 7 or 8 dogs, and they are chasing my little man, Theodore. Theodore loves to be chased, so this is great. And I look at this, and at one point, just for fun, Theodore turns and runs right through all of the people, and then 20 dogs follow running through the people. It is ridiculous. He loves to make wide arcing circles, does our Theodore. So I'm watching this, and after a couple of laps, I see something interesting happen. Some of the dogs in the pack are like, well, this is crazy. We're not going to catch him. But we see that he runs in a circle. So as smart dogs, we're going to cut across the middle and get him. So they do that. They cut across the middle to try, and so we've got a group chasing poor Theodore and a group cutting across the middle to get him. Theodore, the great open field runner that he is, saw this move, and at the last minute did a fake worthy of an NFL running back. What that meant was Theodore escaped, and the two groups of dogs collided like a 10-car dog crash on the highway. It was this mass of fur and wagging tails and drooping tongues and you name it, and you couldn't see because there was a cloud of dust covering it. And Theodore sauntered down the path because in that moment, Theodore was the king of the dog park. Now, as my students know, and you have just experienced, you are to that point where you're like, I think I went to the wrong thing because this guy's talking like it's a veterinary thing. Like, is she a vet tech? Did you say she was going to nursing school? I didn't know she was going to vet tech school. Yeah, no. As my students know, eventually I get to a point and I actually have one. You see, Theodore's life is not at all dislike the lives these students have had for the last couple of years. They get barked at day after day. I'm not saying we yell at them, but students, I remember one student saying to me, I hand this assignment into you all the time and you always find something wrong. And she's right. And I say, you're right. I said, I want you to be really good. Every day they get negative feedback. Every day they seem like they're not enough. Every day we're suggesting they study more. A really helpful suggestion. Really helpful. Really? You think I should do that? In the last few years, you guys have been getting in the car with dogs. Fear and loathing are your companions. Hard work and the constant grind meet with you regularly. Let's face it, nursing school, the worst thing you can say about it is so daily. But right now, you're Theodore, and you are having your moment. And I want you to know that I know that. I want you to know that all the nurses in the audience know it. And if you are in the crowd, you need to recognize how hard these people have worked and what they have gone through over and over and over again, day after day after day. How many after days should I throw in, guys? Like 20? Yeah, exactly. Keep going, she says. So look, you're in the crowd, and the people you love are standing here, or sitting in this case, and they have done this magnificent accomplishment that has had nothing but absolute work. And it's their day. It's their day to strut proudly down the path while all the other dogs are in the dust. It is their day to be recognized for the impressive accomplishment that this is. So, when they walk across the stage, remember this: hooting, hollering, screaming, clapping are all incredibly appropriate. Please join me in congratulating the Blackhawk Technical College nursing class, fall of 2024.
Well, that's hard to follow, but I can say that I'm not in your program. So that's one thing. I'm going to follow the instructions I was given. Introduce self. My name's Julie Lois. I'm one of the nursing instructors. Some of you have met me before, and I can say it's been an honor and a privilege to work with all of you, and I'm so very proud of every one of you, and just look forward to hearing about all the wonderful things you do. So please email us. Please come back and tell us. So the surprise I have that's not part of the program is that this evening I have the pleasure of presenting the Student Choice Award. This award is sponsored by the nursing faculty for one graduate chosen by their peers. The students of the graduating class were asked the following question: which one of your peers would you choose to care for yourself or a loved one? Drum roll, anyone? All right. This year's award goes to Dakaya Crawford. They're gonna want, come here for a second. Marketing's gonna want a picture. I don't have height as a strong point.
At this time, I'm going to ask our graduates to line up over here, and those who have been recognized as pinners, please line up on the other side of the room based on the numbers you were provided. All right, it looks like everybody is lined up, so we are going to begin. Trevor Boyle is being pinned by his son Jackson and mother Dawn. Mariah Jean Brogy is being pinned by her spouse Andrew. Heather Karina Butler is being pinned by her grandfather Morris. Rebecca Cahill is being pinned by her husband, Benj Rowe. Taquana Cherie Caldwell is being pinned by her daughters, Amariana and Ilani, mother Teresa Caldwell, mentor Dr. Sharon Rhodes, and unable to attend in person, her daughter Kiara. Dakaya Shanae Crawford is being pinned by Grandma Dorothy Crawford, Grandpa Dwight Crawford Sr., and Father Dwight Crawford Jr. Brittany Dolly is being pinned by husband Matt and her children. Shelby Anna Davis is being pinned by her daughter, Zariah Deems. Robert DeLong is being pinned by Mother Jean DeLong. Ashley Doolin is being pinned by her brother John. Emily Dre is being pinned by her father, Bradley Dre, and mother, Laura Menon. Michael S. Duran is being pinned by his girlfriend Rachel, son Remy, dad Louis, mother Lenore, and sister Sam. Garrett Fisher is being pinned by Aaron Kettle, BSN. Quick update, Aaron Fisher in the future. Rachel J. Hagan will be pinned by her mother Sue and boyfriend Jamie. Cherise Johnson will be pinned by her father, Jeff Johnson, and son, Adrian. Samantha Joanne Lobby. In honor of her parents, Samantha is being pinned by her grandmother, Karen. Angela Matthews Bounds is being pinned by her daughter McKenna. Lisa R. Mayo is being pinned by her daughter Malia Mayo. Yasmin Shanbrielle McCrimmon is being pinned by her significant other, Dawn Zeller Steele, and her children, Yamaya, Yamaria, Yamir, Yanziria, and Zanila. Lasagna Latrice Monroe is being pinned by her niece, Denasia Batchelor. Nicole Nealons is being pinned by her fiance, John, son, Isaac, and daughter, Kaylin. Linda Ann Nunley is being pinned by her husband, Tim, and sons, Jack, Teddy, and Sammy. Caitlin Joy Payne is being pinned by her husband, Tyler Payne. And children. Sadie Lynn Perkins is being pinned by her children, George, Lewis, and Winnie. Jennifer Rockow is being pinned by her daughter, Jaden. Amanda A. Ritter is being pinned by husband Jason Ritter and mother Joan Seaman. Melinda Sue Sowell is being pinned by daughter Anna and best friend Dakota. Morgan K. Turner is being pinned by mom Kelly Turner and dad Jim Turner. Emma Wanless is being pinned by mother Sue Wanless. Megan Woolsey is being pinned by mother Heather Woolsey. Please give another round of applause to our graduating class of fall 2024. The graduating class has put together a PowerPoint for your viewing pleasure, so sit back and enjoy.
Hi. A lot of people out here. Ooh. All right, I'll keep this brief because, oh, there we go. So I'll keep this brief just because I know my little man in the back is making a lot of noise. It's probably time for dinner now. But to close out the ceremony, we're going to do the Florence Nightingale Pledge. For those of you that don't know, it's kind of like the Hippocratic Oath for doctors, but for nurses. I wanted to rap it and drop the beat, but they said I can't do that, so we'll just read it. So if everybody would stand up, we'll take the pledge. I pledge myself here before God and in the presence of this assembly to practice my profession with integrity.
I pledge myself here before my God and in the presence of this assembly to practice my profession with integrity.
I will endeavor to maintain and elevate the standard of nursing both as a science and as an art.
I will endeavor to maintain and elevate the standard of nursing both as a science and as an art.
I wholeheartedly recognize the importance of high standards of care, of personal accountability.
I wholeheartedly recognize the importance of high standards of care and of personal accountability.
I devote myself to the healing, protection, and welfare of those committed to my care.
I devote myself to the healing, protection, and welfare of those committed to my care.
I accept the duty to work for the improvement of health in the communities in which I live and work.
I accept the duty to work for the improvement of health in the communities in which I live and work.
I will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping and will respect the privacy of medical information.
I will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping and will respect the privacy of medical information.
I will act with compassion in ethical matters.
I will act with compassion in ethical matters.
I will not knowingly administer or consume any harmful substance.
I will not knowingly administer or consume any harmful substance.
I commit to interdisciplinary collaboration and lifelong learning.
I commit to interdisciplinary collaboration and lifelong learning.
I fully acknowledge the seriousness of the responsibility that I accept in my calling and the significance of this pledge that I take today.
I fully acknowledge the seriousness of the responsibility that I accept in my calling and the significance of this pledge that I take today.
So happy to be here with you guys tonight. This is great. Just want to say thanks to everybody for coming. If you could just remain in your seats, we're going to take a big group picture, and then you can give all your hugs and smooches and all that. So thank you.